Please come to your birthday party. There will be cake. Oh, I can't turn down cake. I guess I have to go. Let me go practice Baronade. I'm gonna go practice my switching to monitor strat. So the thing about the switching to monitor strat is that I have the monitor that I'm gonna be playing on is gonna be the same monitor that I have chat on. So I'm gonna actually lose access to chat for like a minute when I do this in a run. So like the plan is, right as I kill Baronade here, I switch my monitor to HDMI mode so I can see the game. And now I can't see chat right now. You guys can say whatever you want and I'd never be able to read it, except on the VOD. I can see what you guys are typing there. Oh yeah, right now, can't see anything. But monitor is gonna make the visual cue for this way easier. This feels so lonely, so quiet without being able to see chat. Yeah, now I just look at monitor instead of my CRT. I don't even have to lean in. I don't have to do the gamer hunch. It's so easy to see. Is that the frame? Or is that one early? Okay. And then I'd switch back. I'd probably have to switch back at like start of King Dodongo fight. This is how YouTube chat feels every day. Now YouTube and Twitch chat get to be the same. They're equals now. Are you happy, YouTube chat? You guys finally get to be equals to Twitch chat. Although the thing that's kind of annoying about this is like, my first thought was maybe I should just play on monitor anyway. But I can really clearly see the difference in smoothness between the CRT and monitor. Like, I don't think there's any lag between them on the monitor, or at least not significant. But the smoothness of the frame rate is like very noticeable between monitor and CRT. Like, I could play a monitor if I really wanted, but yeah, motion clarity. I forgot the term for it. But yeah, motion clarity is so much better on CRT. What's a CRT? Something that only old people know. An old person TV, yeah. Cathode ray tube. The big bulky CRTs, or big bulky TVs. Don't even see CRTs at thrift stores now. Yeah, they're like, it used to be like 10 or so years ago when I was getting my CRT, they were really easy to find. Like, people were giving them away, like trying to get rid of them. Like, I remember when I bought my CRT, there was like a Craigslist listing for like multiple CRTs, and they would only allow me to buy it if I bought all of their CRTs. I couldn't just buy one. Like, I needed to buy... No, I think they had a listing for 6 CRTs, and I was like, can I just have one? And they were like, no, you have to take them all. And I could only fit like 4 of them in my car, so like I couldn't even get all of them. I had to just... I was like, sorry dudes, let me just take these 4. You guys are gonna have to get rid of the rest somewhere else. Like, they were trying to get rid of these clown car of CRTs, yeah. No, CRTs are not worth a lot because, like I said, like, people want to get rid of them. Like, they are negative value. They are effectively trash for most people. As in, like, some people will probably pay you to take them away. People do not want CRTs anymore. Although, yeah, again, like, at this point, I haven't been looking for CRTs for years, but I assume they are getting harder and harder to find because most people have gotten rid of their trash CRTs. It's like maybe they're going up in value because the only ones left are the ones that people actually want. You managed to sell one but had 3 different input values and no screen burn in. Oh, so it's like one of the really good ones. Yeah, I think CRTs are... Here, let me go... Let's go look up. Let's go do a quick check on Craigslist for CRTs. Okay, there's a good number, but, well, there's a handful. Wait. Okay, yeah, some of these are... Okay, they're definitely higher in price than they used to be, but not like that. I see some for like, oh, 70, like 200. Okay, I guess they're increasing in price for sure, yeah. Because I remember when I tried to get my CRTs and they tried to dump like multiple CRTs on me, I think it was like 20 bucks. They tried to force me to buy more CRTs for just like 20 bucks. Oh yeah, PVMs were always super expensive. I remember I was considering a PVM at one point, but they were just so expensive, just wasn't worth it. I've actually played on a PVM once at an event I went to, and it was so good. Like, I cannot believe how good that PVM looked. Like, I know they're supposed to look amazing, but like, I was blown away. I've never played on anything that looks that good. And I like my CRT right now. Like, it's a pretty good one, but dude, PVMs are crazy. Okay, I think I'm ready for runs. Less than an hour of practice today. Can't start yet, you're still at work? That just means you're gonna get paid to watch. Yeah, you're an actual paid chatter. Amazing showcase of skills even while talking to chat. Thanks. I mean, I do know when it's okay for me to talk to chat and when it's not. I have like very specific places where I say, okay, here is, I can probably talk, here I need to shut up and pay attention. Like right now, I'm just backwalking. It doesn't matter what I'm doing here, but for other things, you can probably notice me stop mid-sentence to pay attention to what I'm doing for certain things. Like, it often happens with dot skip coming up. Like, I'll be talking in Temple of Time, and then I get up to the setup for dot skip, and I'll just shut up for like 10 seconds, and then I'll continue my sentence again. So it's just a lot of like knowing when it's okay to talk, when it's not. I know when it's my turn, and when it's the game's turn. During the heap setup is a good time to catch up. Yeah, during heap setups for sure, because it's so easy and doesn't require a lot of paying attention. Really? Like a general knowledge thing. But yeah, see what I was talking about shutting up during dot skip? Exact, I mean, it didn't help in this case. Why is this trick so hard, dude? Okay, clearly I forgot I need my normal 20 minutes of dot skip practice before I start runs. Why don't I just get Song of Time? I didn't get a hint about where Song of Time is. I don't want to go checking random checks for an hour to find it. Any tips for a beginner OOT player? You just beat the game for the first time. Here's a tip. Deku Nuts are actually pretty good. Did you forget to use Deku Nuts on your first playthrough? They're actually a good item. Also, did you know that if you pick up an item while it's unloaded and then reload the area and have something else load in its place while it's invisible above you, you can completely modify the game? That's a pretty good beginner trick to learn also. Oh, you did that your first try into the... Okay, you already knew that then, okay. I guess I should know. People know like the basic beginner stuff nowadays. Cool OOT facts. Okay, I know how to do this trick. Dude, I was about to get my first sub 140 escape in like 3 days. Wait, there it is. Okay, sub 140, sub 140 by like 0.1. Aiming for 107. Yeah, at this point I think I gotta go for 107. Because yesterday's run, or not, yesterday's run was like almost a 107. And, or not 107. It was almost a 108. And that run was trash, so yeah. Why'd I turn that way? I never turned that way. I just needed directions to know where the shop was. In a language I don't understand. Oh yeah, I'm definitely fluent in Japanese, yeah. Sub 140, there it is. Incredible escape. Yeah, that was with reading the sign. Man, crazy run. I actually went too far down. The only glitches not allowed in this run are SRM. There's no SRM in Ace. Everything else is on the table. No, the second Deku entry thing is not SRM. It looks like SRM, but it is not SRM. At least it is not SRM by our definition. There is an argument you can make for it being considered SRM, but if you do make that argument, then you also have to argue that all wrong warps are SRM, and no one really wants to do that. I think a lot of people would be upset if all SRM, all no SRM categories also now banned all wrong warps. I think no one really wants that world. Well, yeah, the distinction has been made. I'm saying there is an argument that some people would make, but most would not. The argument is that wrong warps always have to look at your last cutscene watched, and last cutscene watched, like, data can be overwritten. In fact, most wrong warps always have to deal with some kind of last cutscene watched overwritten data, which, I mean, that's a stale reference that is being referenced by something that shouldn't be. Not quite in the same way as traditional SRM, but there is old data that is being referenced for a glitch. The pause in Link's house fixing the wrong warp. That's because certain data is being overwritten by the pause menu there. That is stale reference being overwritten by other unrelated data. That affects the wrong warp. What about snail reference manipulation? I don't think we've found that yet. Can't manipulate any snails yet. Pretty far behind in that regard. Okay, nice. I got a really weird angled roll there. I think that was a crit wiggle. That almost got me killed, but safe. Beat this game without getting a game over. You're better than me. Yep, I guess you are. I'm just not good enough yet. Dude, it's a hard game. So many things damage you. How do you just not die all the time? God gamers in chat. Really? There goes all my time. Okay, I guess not all my time, but that's the split I'm supposed to save a ton on. And I lost time. I am not reducing my fractions because OOT keeps track of it in increments of 16ths. So, oh no. I should have just stunned the wall there. That's... uh-oh. This is bad. If you fail the first weird shot, everything goes horribly wrong. RIP. Hot take, OOT is your favorite game? That's a crazy opinion. Have they not seen the Ego Raptor video? Yeah, dude. How can you like this game when there's so much waiting? Imagine how fast the record would be if they took out all the waiting. I think most runs, if done on like fast requests, get like a third faster or something. Like this run on fast requests. Well, this run doesn't have that many cutscenes, it'd mostly be boss cutscenes. Oh my god, I got a 133 again. I'm back. The washed era is over. Speaking of fast requests, Fig was working on new and improved fast requests, and I haven't heard any updates about it in a while. It might just be because I'm not paying attention. But I hope new and improved fast request is out soon, TM. Yeah, fast request is a mod that basically just speeds up the game, removes cutscenes, makes text fast, all that stuff. Basically, it tries to make it as speedrun accurate as possible while speeding up all the downtime. There was an older version made several years ago that was cool, but flawed to an extent, but still like useful a lot. And I remember doing hundo runs on it, and hundo runs were like 3 hours when... Really? Hundo runs were like 3 hours when a vanilla run was like 350. Saved a ton of time. I think glitchless saves an hour and 20 minutes on fast request. Fast request brain rotted confirmed. I would definitely like to do some fast request runs with the new version whenever it's ready. I mean, all dungeons is probably not going to be that different with... Well, all dungeons is probably... I might not want to do it with this because, like, it's... The way I'd want to use fast requests is for doing lots of practice before doing legitimate runs for a longer category. And I think for all dungeons, I'm at the point where I am fine doing legitimate runs anyway. Oh my god, back-to-back 133s. Watch this run not get to CAC. But yeah, like if I were to do hundo again or something, I'd probably do a lot of runs on fast requests before I would even start doing legitimate vanilla runs. Something like that. Like any of the longer categories, I'd want to do far more runs on fast requests than on vanilla, at least until I get good. Also, MM would really benefit from a fast request, I think. Someone's gotta make one for MM too. Wind Waker Rando when. I actually do want to do more Wind Waker Rando soon. And OOT Rando and MM Rando. Really? Why is this so hard? Dude, I can't do it. It's too hard. Hardest trick in the game. Do I really need a buff for this? There we go. Don't buffer it, keep killing runs to this to make you feel good. Alright, fine, Pancake. To assist your hate watching, I will continue to lose runs to it. Love when I give some rando what they want. Pancake, you just got called a rando. How do you feel about this? Who are you again? Oh my god, you just got who mega rolled. This is your first day on Twitch, you sure love Amazon-owned websites. Yeah, it is pretty nice, isn't it, Jeff Bezos' alt? I mean, Timper. I'm kidding. I'm sure Jeff Bezos has much more important things to do than go on an alt on Twitch and then try to praise Twitch, right? I'm sure billionaires have more important things to do. Can't imagine any billionaires that would use burner accounts to try to praise themselves and the things they've done. Yeah, put me on the 7.5 hyperbolic time chamber. 7.5 doesn't even save time. I need to wait for the bridge to go up anyway. I will take my 5.5. Dude, I could even go with the 3.9 and I don't think I'd lose time. I don't even think I need it in this route. Yeah, I'd only need it for bean route. If it was bean route, I'd be in the 7.5 chamber. No, no river red. I do nothing special for rupees. I just grab the Kikiri blue and then regular river rupees, and that's it. River red and skip waiting? Wait, how are you gonna... River red isn't gonna get you 80. Wait, is there a different strat to get 80 without the bridge rupees I'm not thinking of? Or are we thinking of different routes? Oh, river red 40 and then... Oh, right. I guess that would be faster, wouldn't it? I'm too lazy. I'll consider it. I am still actively looking for strats to update, so maybe I'll have to consider it. I'll put it on my list. I mean, I still have a list of like 3 or 4 strats I plan on at least attempting to implement. I'm slowly implementing better strats. First try this time. New viewer left and I get a first try this time. Yeah, rip. I lost my chance at impressing the new viewer. Oh, that was you. You're still watching on TV. Okay, cool. Hello. New viewer is still here. Guys, I gotta impress the new viewer, so this will be the run. Come on. Really? How'd I get a jump? This is not a good run to continue. I mean, okay, I'm down 2 chews. I have normally 1 spirit chew, so I'd have to cut a chew somewhere, which I can. I mean, it's definitely... It shouldn't be worth continuing, but honestly, it might be good for practice just to continue. Well, I'll see how this goes. Yeah, I gotta think of the new chatter. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely continue this. It is important to just finish runs, and I have tons of time save. My PD is still very bad. Well, guess I'm doing... Wait, no, I can't do that. I don't have a full health backup for the roll strat. No, the other backup is... The only backup I know is the ESS strat, which I can't back up now. I can make one up. Surely. I think the resub tries him. Wait, I think that might work. Whatever. I'm starting to realize the leniency for like manually adjusting for shadow cutscene skip is actually surprisingly large. Yeah, just eyeball it is actually not that bad. Weirdly enough. I can't wait to PB with this. Literally none of them are that bad, trust me. Pancake, I know that's how it feels like when you have save states to work with, when that's the only way you play the game. No, it's true. I mean, I kind of know what you mean. I have done a lot of like messing with manual adjustments for being lazy sometimes. So like, in all seriousness, I do know what you mean by that. But in an actual run, I don't need... Yeah, it kind of works sometimes. It's not that bad. I need 100% consistency as long as I'm not stupid. Frame late. Yep. Rip. This is the one thing I hate about this. Missing this frame perfect thing sucks. It's when you're just closing a trade item text box, it's so much easier, but having to actually get frame perfect after dropping bugs really sucks. Don't want to start any drama, but good luck on runs. Thanks, Dry. I mean, yeah, it's kind of very dangerous to say that. You might get a Google Docky for that, but you know what? If you do, I'll defend you. Dude, as soon as I did that turn, I thought this is bad. Dude? The Hyrule Field movement of all time. Where am I going? Where is my Uber driver taking me? ZFG doesn't scream. Good typo. Yeah, I don't stream. I'd never be caught streaming. I'm not a filthy streamer. Minor spelling mistake. Now everyone's gonna bring attention to your minor spelling mistake. The spin attack there doesn't do anything. After a wrong warp or cutscene skip there, there's a few seconds where the loading zones will not trigger. So I actually have to sit in the loading zone for a second before it can actually activate, and so while I'm waiting, I just do a little spin for fun. Because nothing else I do there will have any effect. It's optimal for swag. Yeah, it's optimal for fun. I'm doing a max fun run. Max % fun. Huh? I will never understand how that has dropped. I swear my finger did not move. All I did was retarget. How many hours do I have in OOT? A very large number. I think I tried to estimate one time and it's probably in the 20,000s range. Yeah, not as many as TSA, who practiced for 25,000 hours in 1 year. I'll never match that. Don't do the math on that, by the way, or you'll ruin the secret. Yeah, there's this old run description where TSA claims he practiced for 25,000 hours in a year for a run. It's very fun. Very funny. Funny little guy. It's not shade being thrown, it's quoting something directly from him. Quoting someone is not throwing shade. Yeah, maybe just move the decimal place, surely. Or added an extra 0. Am I nervous about starting speedrunning? Yeah, pretty nervous starting a brand new thing I've never done before, speedrunning OOT. But I think I'll be okay. It's always nervous starting something new, right? Did anyone see how dangerous that was? I was very close to dying there. So I was actually in range of picking up the bomb instead of rolling into it, but I rolled the frame the bomb exploded, so I didn't actually grab it. I think if I was off by either 1 frame early or late on that roll, I would have died. Dude. I can't survive this. This is really bad. That's also really bad if I just walk into lava. That's 2 runs in a row. I lost to Volve now. I gotta go practice that. Don't do that. I do not want that bomb to hit Volve. Yeah, this is... Oh yeah, this is also what Volve actually looks like when coming out of the holes. Stretchy. Long neck, yeah. Okay. I think I can do another run now. Dude, I swear half the stream has been practice today. I just need a lot of practice. Why does he need a lot of practice? Because I have a skill issue. The only solution for skill issue is practice. Or cheating. But right now I'm trying the practice route. If the practice route doesn't work, I'll go to the cheating route. I mean, what? Does the stream go by Highlander rules? What is Highlander rules? There can only be one. Only one what? One person? That'd be kind of lonely. Only one guy. How are the runs? Honestly, not great. Today has not been my best gameplay. But that's gonna change with this run. Dude, I almost want to buffer dot skip because I've been so bad at it today. Surely I'll be fine. See, it's an easy trick. Please don't throw today. I've already thrown today. I'll try to throw no more. No more throwing past this line. Am I throwing yet? I have been throwing quite a bit today. So Ganon has a 100% success rate on dot skip, unlike me. Actually, well, you see, if I fail dot skip, that doesn't necessarily mean that Ganondorf also, that he did succeed dot skip. He could have also failed with me. So we don't know. We don't have enough information to determine Ganondorf's success rate. Yeah, he does always succeed when I do it, but maybe he's just copying me. So I'm at fault for what happens to Hyrule. I mean, isn't that literally the plot of the game? I guess, yeah. How are we supposed to know the plot when I keep skipping the cutscenes? You can play the game on your own and find out the plot of the game on your own, or watch a Let's Play on YouTube. When will my glitchless Let's Play happen? I have actually kind of wanted to do a thing where I try to play the game glitchless, and I just like pretend that I'm playing it normally. Yeah, try. Yeah, pretending to be one of the working class. How do you do, my fellow working class member? Had any issues with your yachts recently? I know I have. Those pesky little yachts. Does Arizona even have water for yachts? I think we have a few lakes. And you know, I could always go to my second house over in California. I mean, you know, it's pretty normal to have a second house over by the beach, right? I should be a baseball coach and teach kids how to throw. Wow. Yeah, I'll just tackle the kids. They'll learn that way. Yeah, Ludwig's done a few SM64 runs. You know, Ludwig had a record, you know. He had a Mario Party record. I remember the first... No, not Fast 50. There was a different event in the same venue that I think Fast 50 was at, where I met Ludwig. And, dude, it was... This is my only in-person interaction with Ludwig. It was like me, Cheese, Simply, and Torge, I think. And then Ludwig. It was like this... you know, four speedrunners, like me, Cheese, Simply, I think Torge, and then Ludwig there, and like he was like, "Oh yeah, us, look at us, world record holders all together." It was funnier. He said it in a much funnier way. I can't recreate it, but yeah, Ludwig had a record in Mario Party something. He's a record holder. Yeah, how do you do, fellow record holders? Yeah, it's exactly that, except said in a funny way. Now that I know Ludwig, when do I get invited to the podcast? I'm not sure. What's worse, to speedrun, Mario Party or Pokemon? Hey, Pokemon runs are legit. Most of them, some of them. Pokemon runs actually have a lot of interesting strats. I think they get a bad rep sometimes just for, you know, being all RNG, but there's a lot of both RNG manipulation and strategies to mitigate RNG that I think are very interesting. Yeah, sometimes it is just grinding for luck and it's kind of dumb, but a lot of the time there are actually a lot of interesting strats in Pokemon to mitigate luck that I think is very interesting. Obviously it depends on the game, but I say don't knock all Pokemon runs. Yeah, but Pokemon runs are a lot more than just get lucky. Or at least most of them. My health is weird. Also, this is gonna be awkward. I think this is the best thing to do. I'm gonna have to... Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is really bad. I didn't get the health I wanted. How do I even save this? I think I have to drink bugs. This is actually super bad. This is gonna be really hard to save. That might be good, actually. Hold on. That low-key might be what I needed. That's not what I needed. I'm just gonna have to hope this... Wait. No. Hold on. Oh, wait, this is really bad. Oh, I need to do this. I kind of just have to hope this works. And also, this is such a mess. All this over a quarter heart. This literally all happened because of a quarter heart difference in my normal health. No, surprisingly not run dead, because I can actually save a lot of time later. But this is pretty bad. Extremely bad. That was so dumb. If the health doesn't go... If the health doesn't go perfectly there, it just gets so awkward to save it. Lost a literal hot minute, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can actually get Volvagia in a run that sucks. Well. Uh-oh, last hit was too early. Okay. I lost an extra bomb, that kinda sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I do have like 2 spare bombs in this route. Okay, I can at least practice one of the new things I added. So many extra pauses, I don't know if that even saved time. Yeah, the weird shot strat on Volvagia, it's new-ish. I think people started doing it in the last year or so. It's been known about for a long time, but was just thought to be too hard, but people worked on getting strats to make it consistent, and now it's pretty doable in runs. But you have to learn like a whole flowchart on what to do for each hole. Luckily, 6 of the holes are effectively identical, but you only have to learn like 4-ish different patterns for 2 cycles. So it's not that bad, but yeah, you gotta learn a lot of backups. Like, even the one I just got there, you probably realized it looked like I was going for the weird shot and then I kind of bailed. That's because I got one of the 2 bad holes where you have to abandon the weird shot. If you try it, you'll just die. So I got a slower strat there by getting unlucky. Thought there were 18 holes in golf. I mean, well, technically there's 9 holes, and usually it's only the first 2 phases that matter. So, I mean, effectively you have to deal with 18 holes. It's just that a lot of the holes have identical strats. Okay, bomb count is pretty bad. I really hope I get the bomb drop here. Oh my god. Just ask for it. That's all. That's all you need. That genuinely might save the run. Dude. Wasting my extra bombs. Oh my god. Peepo throw. I didn't realize you can't do the door strat like that. I should have known. Need to lock in, not lock myself out. I don't know the difference. It's all the same. Uno mas. If I was playing better today, I'd say uno mas, but clearly today has not been great. I have had a skill issue today, and I need to go correct it. So I think I will stop for now. Yeah, sorry guys. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, but I will be done for now.